The story of the Mahabharata is one of two major epics of ancient India. It is said to have originated in 400 BCE and has been retold millions of times since, going through numerous iterations and transformations as it traveled throughout India and into Eastern Asia. The Mahabharata is considered a cornerstone of Hindu and Indian culture. Welcome to Not Your Mother's Mahabharata.
This is not your mother's Mahabharata. Beware. It's fucking epic. Hosted by S.P. Jairaj.
Welcome everyone to Not Your Mother's Mahabharata. I am your host, Satish Azure. I also go by SP Jairaj if you're looking for my books. And with me, as always, is my wife, Azure Anderson.
Hello, everybody.
How was your day?
I mean, hello. That was really weird.
They're always a little
voice.
weird.
That was weird.
It was a little bit of a weird... It was like, it was kind of weird. My day was...
Sounds Swiss.
Thank you.
Like a yodeler.
You wanna... My day was lovely. Very lovely. Worked. Shopped for some plants. Got for work. It was it was nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just a regular old Thursday.
I guess so. I'm planning a big work party, so I'm in my happy place.
Nice. I wish there were ways to relate that to today's story.
No.
Maybe we'll try again with our guest.
Okay, great.
So, with us today is Andy Caranicas.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good. How are you doing, Andy?
Good. I had a good day. My brother and sister-in-law live in Brooklyn, New York. They were in town for about a week, and I just came from the airport dropping them off. So spent a nice several days with them.
Oh, fun.
Okay. You had a busy day then.
Nice.
Just a busy...
Yeah, it was nice.
Weekend.
Busy, but enjoyable.
Fun.
Yeah.
We have family coming tomorrow, too.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We assume you like your family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. How much of that gets into the podcast, it'll depend on that answer, I guess.
I mean, I said yes.
Yeah, so we're okay. Let's see. How do we know each other, Andy? I mean, I probably know your wife better.
Of course.
You probably know your wife better, too.
Of course.
Yes.
What?
I should hope.
Oh my gosh, I hope.
But we've had, like, a number of interactions. I go by instinct. It's like, it would be fun telling you a story.
Yes.
So...
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Andy.
Well, I was a software developer for many years, and I've retired from that. But mainly I spend my time, as I mentioned earlier, I play very serious competitive bridge. I go to tournaments, and otherwise I'm riding my bike. I like to ride my bike a lot, exercise, play my trombone in a community band. I was a music major back in college.
You're a brass guy.
And otherwise I'm formulating stories for The Moth, where I've told, half dozen or 8 stories or something like that.
Fantastic.
And
Cool.
Keeps myself busy.
Yeah. Now you're playing professional bridge instead of working?
Not professional bridge.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
I mean...
High amateur?
Yes, we won our district thing. We get to a national tournament, and they do give us some money to go, but it's not enough to cover expenses.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah. Okay, cool.
How much of bridge is... What percentage of it is skill? What percentage of it is gambling? I know nothing about bridge.
That's a very good question, and if you think of the law of large numbers, over time, skill wins out.
Okay.
But in a short period of time, there's a fair amount of luck, and I don't know if you call it gambling, but luck plays a factor that tends to balance out over time, just like anything else.
Okay.
That's why, like in the NBA, they play a 7-game series instead of 1 game, because the better team should win in a series.
Yeah, okay. There are specific reasons. Now, we have a tie to today's story.
Oh, good job.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping it was the trombone. I'm a brass girl myself, so I play French horn.
Oh, that's a tough one.
No, it's the gambling.
Oh, okay.
It's a gambling.
Yeah.
Great. Back to gambling again.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
actually, yeah.
Gambling stresses me out.
I do.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Well, this will be one of those stories.
Well, when I got my master's degree in statistics, I wrote my final paper about counting cards and blackjack.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you didn't immediately get hired by like a heist crew?
No, I didn't. I did not. And I'm too much of a wimp to go bet real money, so I can never win real money. I can win $50 on a good day,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good for like nickel slots.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm like,
Okay.
oh,
The-
stressful.
We will have higher stakes that we will talk
Oh,
about
okay.
today.
Okay.
We will be bold.
Yeah,
We will be brave.
we will be.
Okay.
Let's see. Andy, what is your familiarity with the Mahabharata? Do you have any idea what we're doing today?
Well, I knew that you had invited me to this, so I listened to part of a previous podcast of yours, and that is the extent.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
oh, we like
Great.
that.
So we're, starting almost fresh. Fantastic. That's
Yeah.
kind of our favorites, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
So the dumber the better.
Yep. We're not saying.
The
Well.
smarter I look, the better. Is really the truth.
Oh,
of
I
it.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? This is, especially with your moth experience. What do you love about stories, Andy?
I like telling stories in front of a live audience and interacting with them and getting the reaction, gauging their reaction, reacting myself as a teller to the reaction, and having like a communal event in that way.
That is that would be my answer to a T.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm honored as well to to be telling you a story with this. Where we are right now in the story is that there are 5 brothers known as the Pandavas, and they are all married to one woman named Draupadi.
Okay.
Where we are in the story is that the oldest brother, Yudhishthira, who is at one point had become emperor of Bharatavarsha, so emperor basically what is now India, lost all of it to gambling,
Oh.
to his cousins.
More than $50.
No,
Yeah.
more than $50, and we're not even done.
Okay.
He lost everything. He lost the entire nation, the entire empire. Then he lost all 4 of his brothers. Then he lost his wife. So this is really high stakes. Got it all back by a grace of guilt from the king, whose son was doing all these evil dealings. And then gambled again. And now, because of that, the 5 Pandavas and their common wife Draupadi are now in the forest, and they have to live in the forest for 12 years. And then in the 13th year, they have to live in hiding. So they cannot be found. And only then will they supposedly get their kingdom back. Although they're not expecting the person who took it all from them to play fair at that point.
So, quick question. So, first of all, who's looking for them? Why are they hiding? And secondly, I'm not aware of a lot of stories where you have polyandry, right? Where you have one woman and many husbands. You see the other way around quite often.
Yeah. That is definitely something that has come up in the story many times. And that there are certain rules that the brothers have lived by to kind of keep this going. One rule was that when one of the brothers is with her intimately, no other brother can see that happening.
Okay.
If they are, they get
put the necktie on the doorknob kind of thing.
exactly.
Yeah, they got a whole method. They got a whole.
Yeah. If you do, you have to leave for 12 years.
Which happened once to one of them, but for some reason he absolutely had to go in that room, like to get his weapon or something, right?
Yeah, to defend some people.
So he had to go in there, air quote, and then he saw them. And so he was then exiled for 12
years. Yeah.
So
So on a previous exile, then he came back.
Yep.
Then all of this has happened, and now
this is a new exile for all the brothers and the wife.
I see. But this is quite a backstory. These guys must be like, 60 by now or something?
Well,
they
age
live
is
very
relative.
long lives. And with this story having so many different versions,
I still picture them in like their 40s, the late 30s.
And they've got kids as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But time is wibbly wobbly here.
time is a little with this tale.
Yeah.
So anyway, on this new exile, that same brother has now gone on a pilgrimage within this pilgrimage
Okay.
So meta.
to go to the heavens and get heavenly weapons.
from his dad.
So now it's just
Anyway, too many details.
yeah. So now it's just the 4 brothers and their wife Draupadi in exile without that one brother Arjuna.
Right.
So that's who we're going to focus on today.
We'll focus a little on Yudhishthira. So Yudhishthira being the oldest, the one who gambled everything and all of this is happening.
Former emperor, yeah.
So he is, so they are currently, without Arjuna, they're miserable.
Right.
Arjuna has now been gone himself for over a year.
Okay.
And they are all really miserable, and they start kind of lashing out at each other.
And he's going to the heavens.
Arjuna's
Yeah.
on his way to the heavens.
That's going to take at least a year just to get there.
At least a year.
Yeah.
No, he had a magic chariot that took him there faster.
So, okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Come on. We know.
Yeah.
We know. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, the second older brother is Bhim, and Bhim and Draupadi are just frustrated as hell, and they start lashing out. And this has happened before, where both Bhim and Draupadi are saying, like, "This is madness. What are we doing here? Now we don't even have Arjuna. We are Kshatriyas, which means we're warrior kings. Why don't we just go back and just take everything by force?"
Yeah.
And this has come up many times. And the thing is with Yudhishthira is that he made a promise. He's like, after the end of the 13 years, if they don't give us back our kingdoms, we will do everything. We will go to war and take it all. But I made a promise in that gambling match that we would be gone for 12 years. Well, 12 and an extra year.
Oh, so they're talking about reneging on their promise and going back before the 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
because
they
they're just...
can't wait.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And
They
Beam's
just-
like the biggest, strongest, like he's the fighter guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that Draupadi's once like, let's go kick their asses.
Yeah.
So you got 4 guys and the wife,
Yeah.
and they're going to go fight against the entire kingdom.
Well, 2 of them want to,
Yeah.
but they have to do it their brother says.
They also
really.
have like heavenly weapons and they're pretty powerful. But no, they would absolutely lose at this point, especially without Arjuna there.
Right.
Before he brings back like more heavenly weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
They would absolutely lose.
They do need more of an arsenal.
But this is really building on Yudhishthira's guilt.
Okay.
Because this is all his fault.
all his fault.
This is all of his gambling
the
addiction that
gambling.
he has.
Yep.
that
What's
lost
he?
them all.
Dice, cards? What's he do? Do you know?
Dice.
It was dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And it was a game where he didn't win a single game.
So it went
It
fast.
was rigged, man.
The
It was totally rigged.
the villain's dice were magical and loaded.
Okay.
So there was from the first die roll
But Yudhishthira
right to
just
the
couldn't
last
stop.
one.
And he gambled everything away, and then he did this again a second time.
Yeah, once he got everything back, he gambled again one final roll of the dice, which is what got them.
So he's kind of dumb,
He got negged
He
into
might have
doing
an
it.
or he has an addiction problem. Let's not
He
call
has
him
an
dumb.
addiction problem.
Yeah.
Addiction problem.
It's
It's the
know
only answer.
you're not. We've called him many things during that story. You're fine.
Oh, that
Dumb
was
is
a-
like
that
the
was a-
highest.
That was
Okay.
the story.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This was before the days of Gamblers Anonymous.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was no support for
That
him,
probably
really.
started afterwards, I think.
Okay.
With his brother and then with the wife Draupadi, he's actually like beginning to think about caving. He's like, let's just do it. And it's just the pressure and the stress. He's not thinking rationally. Because again, like they would lose.
Right. Of
They
course.
really would lose. But
Yeah.
he's still, this is like people whom he loves is like hating on him right now.
Yeah.
So, and as he is really considering it, a sage comes by. A sage named Brihadashva.
Try it one more time.
Brihadashva. Yeah, see, I struggle with these.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying that.
Yeah, Brihadashva comes. Brihadashva is... So sages in this story are these people who basically, they live by traveling on almost nothing.
So does he have like a hat or a shirt or something? How do they know he's a sage?
I believe... That's a good question.
It could be just
sparkles,
a
right?
guy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a guy in my
Doesn't he
neighborhood that
sparkle?
calls himself a sage, but he doesn't really say anything too wise.
Doesn't he sparkle with dirt? Aren't they dirty? Isn't he dirty? Is this guy not
no,
dirty?
this guy's not dirty. This
But
guy's
he
actually
sparkles.
fairly happy. We're going to say they can see
I
his
think so.
aura.
They can see his aura.
actually,
Which I think he
which
sparkles.
the sparkle is there.
Yeah.
And they may have heard of him as well
Okay,
from previous
He probably wears
stories.
a
So he
name
has a
tag or a
reputation.
He has
lanyard.
a reputation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lanyard.
Yeah, an ancient lanyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a pretty jovial guy.
Yes.
And he comes and he's full of old stories. And that's kind of one of the ways that Yudhishthira especially has been able to make this time manageable for himself, just by kind of listening to stories of brahmanas and sages.
Sure.
And so he comes and his attitude does kind of infect some of the others around him as well. And things get to be a little bit more peaceful and calm. And anyway, there's one night where it's just him and Yudhishthira. Everyone else has gone to bed. And Yudhishthira laments. Yudhishthira just starts like, why is all this happening to me? All these, like, our cousins who took everything from us are now basically emperor and kings. They're not good people. They're evil people, yet they're winning. Why is all this happening? Yes, I have this I gambled everything away. It is all my fault. Like, he has taken responsibility for that. But he's just still really sad. And so Brihadashva says that, you're not the only one who's actually gambled things away. To this, he's very interested. Yudhishthira is like, wait, there's someone else who's done...
Tell me more about these idiot assholes. Like,
yeah. And so...
It's kind of an epidemic. It's a gambling epidemic going on.
This is something that happened ages ago. You think these people are living like super long lives. The sages are living like immortal lives.
Right, okay.
Like they've been around since like previous incarnations of the current people.
Okay. So just to be clear, this is all fiction, right?
Who knows?
I think so.
Okay. All right. That's open for debate.
Open
Yes.
for... I think so, is what I'll say. But yeah, the interesting thing about the Mahabharata is that it's so ingrained in Indian culture.
Yeah.
And there are absolutely people who believe it like kind of word for word. For me, the reason I asked that question of what do you love about stories is for me, it's a story.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of love about it. So he tells him about this king. Actually, I don't know if he was a king. A person of the Nishada clan whose name was Nala.
Okay.
Nala is someone who was a very handsome person. He had a real gift as well with horses. And he could make horses run faster than we can even think possible.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
That was just one of the things. And apparently, as I said, very good looking.
Oh.
The horses, or he was? He can
All
make the
horses-
horses good looking?
All horses are fantastic looking.
I
So,
mean, that's not true. But okay.
all horses I've seen are good looking.
Wow.
I've only seen like 7. So.
What? Makes no sense.
Satish might have some other interest that he doesn't want to reveal
I think
to
so.
the public.
Every single horse, all 7 of those horses you've seen have been so handsome.
Yeah.
So handsome.
Yeah, it was probably at a handsome award thing. But anyway.
A handsome horse award?
Yeah. They have those, don't
Where
they?
have we arrived?
We'll go back.
What
You've been
have
to
I
the state
learned?
fair.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
that's true.
honestly exactly what
That
I'm
is
thinking.
true.
Of the state fair.
They do have handsome
But I know
horse
that in
awards.
India, that there's in the culture they worship cows.
Yeah, cows. They absolutely have a place there, and there are a lot of Hindus and Indians who don't eat beef.
Right.
I'm from a culture that does that. That does eat beef.
Oh, so you prefer the horses? You worship the horses.
No,
let's
he
say.
likes the goats.
I
like
do.
the goats.
As far as eating is concerned,
Yes.
I have.
Oh boy, we've
There's
taken
so many
quite
tangents already.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
Okay, so Nala,
Back to Nala.
and who has a way with horses.
Not the lion from Lion King.
and very
No.
good looking.
Great.
You said.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep, and one of the Nishada clan, which are
Okay.
like kind of the forest people, which might explain why he has such an affinity with this animal
sure.
as well.
Sure.
He has grown up hearing of this woman named Damyavati, who was a princess.
Okay.
And Damyavati is about to have what is known as a Swayamvara.
Yes.
What the Swayamvara is basically she has a big ceremony and celebration, and princes and men will come to it, and she will get to pick who will be her husband
Yeah.
Okay.
from the Swayamvara. It's something that's happened several times so far.
Yep.
Right, and then the men they all want to be with her, or they have no say.
They all come
Great
to the
question.
Swayamvara because they want to be with her.
Or they've been told to by their parents.
They-
But
yeah.
you think they all want her? They all want the power that comes.
Yeah,
comes
I mean,
with
those
her.
are each of those individual stories, I think.
Sure.
But for the most part, I'm sure like there's one person that's like, go to the Swayambhava, get yourself a wife. But for the most
But I
part,
don't
there are
want to.
people
I
who
love
want
my
to.
horse.
No. He wants her, for sure. He's grown up knowing about her, and he really feels like everything he's heard about her is that he is already in love with her.
Okay.
That's dangerous.
Has not met her yet.
Hasn't met her yet.
So it's a little bit like an internet scam thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read about her in a catalog.
Yeah. And liked everything he read.
Loved it all.
Everything he read.
Okay.
Now he's like, okay, how do I get her to fall in love with me?
Sure.
He, being gifted as he is with animals,
Horses.
actually, good call, sends a swan.
Oh.
Oh.
Does it just waddle over?
I don't know, that probably flies.
I
There's a lot of
guess.
security and things.
Sure.
He sends a swan.
He sends a swan over and he has told the swan about himself, and he basically
my
sends
God.
the swan to woo Damayanti in his name.
So he trusts the swan more than his own interpersonal social skills.
I think it is more that
The
he
swan
can't
could
get in
there.
yet.
Oh, he can't get in yet,
Does-
but the swan could. Security, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sound a
So-
swan. What does a swan sound like?
I don't know. I don't think
That's
that's it.
more like
that's
a
a
pigeon.
pigeon.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
a pigeon.
Pigeon is like a
should
dove,
make more
which
sense
is
in
not
some
that
sense.
far away from a swan.
Right, but I don't know if,
Yes,
if you sent a
it
pigeon
is.
to woo the
I need
princess.
to know what.
I don't know if sending a pigeon would work.
I feel like swans probably don't have beautiful calls.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Well, fortunately, this one speaks Sanskrit, or whatever it is they were speaking. Probably Sanskrit.
So we'll speak British because that's how it would be
Yeah.
in a movie.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
Right, of course.
So, sends the swan, and the swan basically tells Damayanti, like, everything about him, and she falls for him, feels like it's also her destiny.
My gosh.
Feels like she has also been hearing of him as well, and she might have heard of him as well, but to hear even more on this initiative, I guess.
From
Yeah.
the swan.
So she absolutely does fall in love with him,
She swoons.
Based on what the
She
swan.
swoons.
Based on what the swan told her.
Yeah.
based on what the swan told her,
Oh
and
my
maybe
God.
previous
Man.
information.
And she didn't think it was like a fever dream or something. She was,
Man,
she
no,
was like,
I
"This is a
gotta-
real swan." Did the swan turn into like a human or anything?
I got to get myself a swan, man.
I know, right?
Yeah, we all need a
I
magical
want to know what the
swan
swan
friend.
said. Is there anything that's? Is there any word? Do you know what the swan said? And was it a New Jersey accent?
Why did you?
I don't know. Girl, you gotta hear this guy. I can't do a New Jersey accent, but I want you
Yeah.
to pretend.
A New Jersey Sanskrit accent.
Yeah. Oh,
think
that
it's Sanskrit.
sounds awful.
Or is it like, was it a girl swan or a boy swan?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I don't
I
know
have
that
so
little
many
detail.
questions.
Swan was able to woo her, probably French accent, you know?
Oh,
Couldn't have been Scottish.
That's yeah.
oh,
she
you
would've
should
just
see
laughed.
this man. I can't do a French accent.
No.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say like a French Sanskrit, so like a Pondicherry accent, I guess.
So the
Yeah.
swan whispering in her ear, like
Very detailed on the
I
swan
need to know
conversation.
more. This is a ridiculous
believe they were,
thing
like,
to happen.
Face to face,
Okay,
or face to beak, and yeah,
dangerous.
the swan was just gushing about this wonderful man named Nala,
okay.
and she falls for him, and
She,
I
mu-
guess
she must have, considered that maybe the swan was being fed or paid or something to tell this story. Mm-hmm. How naive, how gullible,
gullible.
might you be?
Oh wow.
If I had a swan like that, I could have him go and tell anything about me.
Yeah.
Never
That's
met
true.
me.
But maybe she trusted the swan as a messenger.
Sure.
Maybe she thought this is a shrewd messenger who wouldn't lie to me
Sure.
on its own account.
Maybe she knew the
Like,
swan.
why-
Maybe
this
she
would-
was already friends with the swan. Maybe the swan is already her best friend, and he was like, "I'm going to talk to the best friend swan. That's how I'm going to get in there."
that sounds
Because
like
you always got to
speculation.
get into it is a lot of speculation.
Yeah.
I think the swan is her best friend
Okay.
because that's how you always get to the person. You got to get through their best friend first.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. That we'll run with that one.
And it has a pond next to
like
her.
a wing swan.
Yeah, wing
Yeah.
swan.
So she trusts the swan, sends the swan back, says that she will pick him.
Ooh.
She will pick Nala.
Assuming
Nala, she said she loves you. That's the swan.
Yeah.
That's the swan. Assuming another swan doesn't come and outdo the first
Assuming,
swan.
yeah.
Because other guys now they found out what happened. They said, "Hey,
No, I'm
I
going
didn't
to send
a
another swan.
Other guys have not found out what happened. They do not have this swan talking ability.
Oh, okay.
Did anybody send a pigeon and then they were like, oh, damn, I should have sent a swan?
Yeah.
They found out later that Nala sent a swan and they're like, shoot.
Yeah.
I should have.
Like, what's better than a swan?
Should have spent a little bit
This
more
happened
money.
long enough ago. I imagine they could have sent something that, something that's now extinct that maybe we never even heard of.
Whoa.
Right. Someone sent a dodo bird, but that was the day they went extinct.
Oh,
Oh,
the day-
no.
oh.
Yeah.
Dodo bird had an accident on the way to,
Yeah.
and it was the last one. Yeah, that's a shame.
You'd be surprised, but that has not with the dodo, but that has happened with like a previous story.
Can you just imagine now, though? Hold on.
Okay.
I know, but just
We've gotten
imagine
nowhere.
this little dodo bird.
Hi, listeners. If you are enjoying the Not Your Mother's Mahabharata podcast, we invite you to visit our website, spjailage.com, where you can see the other projects we've got going on. If you're a fan of mythic and magical-filled stories, you can check out my fantasy books and explore the magical world of Adajari, where my stories take place. You can read up on imagination life coaching to see how I help creatives, individuals, and teams expand and apply their imagination towards living happier and more fulfilling lives. You can also look up my related self-help books that are inspired by global myths. If you live in the Twin Cities Metro and want to see me tell stories live, you can look up the calendar to see my upcoming shows. Or, if you are interested in bringing some storytelling and imagination directly to your community, there is the option to start that conversation on the website as well. And of course, you can check out all our episodes of the Not Your Mother's Mahabharata podcast. You can find all of this and more at spjailraj.com. That is spjayraj.com. All right, back to the show. The swan returns to Nala.
Great.
And says, once you are announced, she will pick you for sure as your husband. So he's excited.
Of course.
So on the day of the Swayamvara, he's making his way to see her. And she, of course, as is always in the stories, extremely beautiful.
Of course.
Of course.
Right? Wanted by everybody. And so he's going to have some competition there, but fortunately, she's already said that she will accept him. Yeah.
How is she going to know who he is?
Maybe the dodo, maybe the swan explained how, said what he looked like.
Maybe he's wearing a swan pin.
Maybe.
Well, you said, of course, she's very beautiful. So if you modernize this, she's thinking like The Bachelorette. Mm-hmm. I haven't watched The Bachelorette, but I'm assuming The Bachelorette's pretty beautiful. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, no TV show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stereotypically.
So she has to be beautiful, otherwise, no story.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
True.
So, he's going over, and 4 gods come to him.
Whoa.
Wow.
And it's
4?
the 4 gods who are also known as the Lokapalas, who are the guardians of, the earth, the north, east, south, and west.
Okay.
So it's the gods Indra, who's the king of the gods, Agni of fire, Varuna of the oceans, and Yama of death.
Woo.
Wow.
And so they come to him and they ask if he can do a favor for them. And he, of course,
He's
Do
in too deep now.
Do they want to borrow his swan?
that would have been fine with him.
No. He's getting in deep. It's like The Sopranos. You just one thing, and next thing you know, it's your whole life.
But
Oh my god.
he said, if he does this with the gods, he'll be set. But
Yeah,
plus, it's the
for
gods.
sure,
It's
for sure.
absolutely, these are people he worships. Him, you are the Lokapalas, you are the greatest gods. Absolutely, I will do this for you. And they're like, can you go to this Swayamvara of this woman named Damyavati and let her know that we are interested in marrying her and to have her choose one of us?
What?
Oh, so this is the
Cock
favor
blocked
that...
by the gods.
This is what the gods have asked him to express.
No.
Wow.
And then to come back and tell them who to choose. To come back who she has chosen.
So, according to this plan, she's going to choose one of these 4 gods, and it's now Nala's job. Nala's basically playing the role of the swan, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now Nala's become the swan.
Wow. And then she, if it's a choice between Nala and four gods, I mean, that's pretty good competition.
It is.
I don't know if Nala's going to come out too good here.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she already loves him based off of the Swan and the catalog.
She only loves him because she didn't know about the four gods.
Which, of course, is
Those
all
gods
with Nala.
aren't going to stick around, though.
They're what?
They're not going to stick around.
Well,
No, they may take her to the heavens.
Oh,
though,
man.
you
All
know?
right. All right. Listen,
So
what's
he expresses to them as like,
But
I am also interested in her. I was going to the Swayamvara anyway.
the
myself.
gods did not already know this?
The gods apparently may not have already knew this. Or they didn't care.
Yeah, they probably didn't care.
Yeah.
Gods,
And they did say, like, you already said you would do this for us. So you're doing this for us.
It's
And
like
he's
a step above
yes.
God's gift to women. They're actually gods.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Aw.
They're gifting themselves.
It's hard to argue with that.
And so he goes, and I guess this is before the Swayamvara, so excuse
Sure.
me for that. But he does sees her for the first time, and she's delighted to see him after hearing everything from the Swan.
Of course.
But he, of course, is not as excited or exuberant to see her anymore.
Because he has this burden that she does not know about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she asks her, like, what's going on? Why are you like this? This was meant to be a joyous moment.
Yeah.
And so he explained, he says to her that the four gods, the Indra, king of the gods, Agni of fire, Varuna of water, Yama of death, they sent me here. I'm carrying a message from them for them to marry you. And so you will need to pick one of them. And she is a little blown by this, as you can imagine, that there are four gods, not to mention like these four guardian gods who are interested in her.
Sure.
She's like, but I'm interested in you. I've always,
Oh.
you are the one I want to marry.
That's good TV.
Yeah,
That's good TV.
This is like a rom-com, man.
Yeah. This is better than any Bachelor
I don't want
episode.
the gods. I want you.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
And he kind of tries to persuade, like, they're gods. You can't, like, they'll probably be angry with me. They'll be infuriated with me for one thing, plus think about everything you're going to sacrifice by not taking one of them.
Right.
But she stays firm.
Okay.
She stays firm. She's like, I believe this is my destiny, to marry and be with you.
Aww.
You've done your bit. You haven't nigged on your vow. You've told me exactly. You've given me the message.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's got a clear conscience.
you're in the clear, she says. Like, and he's like, I have to go back and tell them. He's like, so go back and tell them. Like, this isn't changed. And so he goes back to the gods.
They're just like
They're
hanging
just like
out.
waiting in the car.
Yeah.
And then the cafeteria outside.
Oh my God.
outside?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They go, and he goes to them and he's like, all right, which one of us?
He's coming back.
Yeah. And they're all, all right, which one of us does she choose? And he's, yeah, she's not looking to be with any of you guys. She's interested in me. I gave the message. There was nothing I could do about it. I even tried to convince her to go with you guys instead. Mm-hmm. But she chose me.
And again, on the theme of gullibility, now they're supposed to believe him.
Yep.
Because he's got his self-interest in mind.
You know.
He would say that no matter what, right? Mm-hmm. So they're thinking, I don't know. We should have maybe sent someone else.
Like, honor and pride is so big
sent a
in this
Swan.
entire story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honor and pride.
Oh, so people are just honest?
I
people and gods and swans.
I mean, if they discover you've lied to a god, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's kind of
pretty fucked
scary.
up. So
They're gonna go after a
They're
swan.
shocked, but they're like, okay,
Okay.
We'll go to the next
okay,
one.
and disappear or go wherever gods do.
Sure. Poof.
And so he's like,
Didn't say, does she have a sister or nothing like that?
no, they're curiously quiet.
Okay.
He goes to the Swayamvara, right? And now all the princes and everyone is announced, and like the way it works, I guess in this case, is that it's someone's turn, they're announced, and then she will say yes or no, and then his name is called, and so Nala stands up, and she is excited. Then his name is called again.
Oh.
What?
And now another Nala stands up.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And then another Nala.
What?
And then another Nala.
No.
And another.
Oh, have they
Those
all...
assholes.
Oh, these
5
gods,
Nalas.
they became Nalas.
Oh,
Yeah.
those dicks.
And they all 5, and there's like each of them convincing her, right, that no, I'm the real Nala. No, I'm
And
the
they all
Nala.
look the same.
We've seen
They
enough
must look
movies.
the same because she
Yeah.
saw him.
Yeah.
They look
Oh, I love this, but I love it.
exactly the same.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait a minute now. Are we getting back to step one where we get 5 guys with the same wife? That's how the story started, right?
That is how it starts. Yeah, that's how our version starts. Yeah. In this case, there are 2 versions of this. One, this is the one I like more, so this is the one I'm going to say. She sees 5. She knows from the conversations that, okay, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And she does a little...
Figured it out before I did, apparently. She's
She's a smarty pants. That's why everyone wants to marry
She does
her.
a little prayer
no, it's 'cause she's
and
beautiful.
either prays to the gods or just to herself, to her own serenity about, like, this is my destiny to marry Nala. Then let me identify him. If this is my gift to my... And she goes through many of these. It is the promise of the universe for me to marry Nala. And in some versions, she says to each of the gods.
Yeah.
So she says, Varuna, if this is my destiny to marry him, you will reveal yourself to me. And she notices then that of these 5 gods, 4 of them are perfect.
Like the 5 people, the 5 men.
Of the 5 Nalas,
They
Yeah.
always think that at first.
4 of them are perfect. And so, under close scrutiny, notices that there was one that is blinking. Notices that another one they are slightly hovering.
Sure.
So little things like that.
Yep.
And she picks the right Nala.
Yeah, girl.
In another version of the story, the 4 are actually moved.
The 4 are, I'm sorry, what?
They're moved by her love for him.
Oh, okay.
That they actually
And so they're
back
like,
out.
all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that she notices.
Yeah.
She can see the tiny differences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
cool.
So she picks the right Nala, and the 4 deities, to their credit, they back up and they offer blessings.
Nice.
Okay, so they
Right?
they respect this whole process.
They respect this. Yeah, they respect
like,
that.
"All right, bro,
they
you got
tried.
it."
If only the world were still like that.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. But no, they back off and they
it was
respect.
rigged. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
No.
not these guys at
Okay,
least.
well, that's
So, yeah, they back off and leave again to their different corners of the world.
Okay.
In the midst of this, there's a demon named Kali.
Oh, a demon. I think this is our first demon of the part of the story I've heard.
So a demon named Kali, who are also known as demons, can also be Rakshasas. And Kali, not to be confused with the goddess Kali,
Okay.
for listeners who are familiar with her.
I
Yeah.
wasn't about to confuse that.
I was a little curious.
So the demon Kali and his buddy Dvapra, as far as I know.
Dvapra.
Vapra.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we'll go with, Dvapra.
Thank you.
So Kali finds out about this, and something about this pisses him off. He's like, a fucking human and a Shada got the best of 4 gods when we have never done that.
The demon's been upstaged.
The demon has
by
been
the
upstaged.
Mere
Wow,
mortal.
wow,
By a mere
wow.
mortal.
Wow.
And so
I mean, really, it was by the princess.
right, yeah.
Yeah. I would say in tandem. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's looking for an opportunity now to thwart with Nala.
Okay.
But for 12 years, Nala and Damayanti have a great life.
Oh,
They
lovely.
get married, they have kids.
More 12 years.
12 years is fine. They're doing well. And one thing, Nala will always go to the ashram. And on this one day when he goes to the ashram, he remembers to wash his hands. He forgets on this one day to wash his feet.
No.
And the demon is able to take advantage.
No.
Oh.
He's just like, smelly feet, smelly feet, smelly feet.
And that's his
all
his
he
entry
needed.
point.
Yeah.
The demon
Amazing.
is able...
So the demon's a little bit like a bacteria or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in this case, doesn't wholesomely possess, but enters into Nala's spirit.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Once those demons are hard to get out of your spirit.
Sounds really
Yeah.
itchy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He gets in, and Nala, at some point, is petitioned by his brother into a gambling match.
Oh, great.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah. In this case,
This time, it's going to be different.
Well,
but still bad.
oh, great.
Nala is possessed by this demon, that Kali, that basically is a gambling addiction.
Sure.
So enters him to make him gamble uncontrollably.
Yeah.
And his buddy, Devapra, gets into the dice.
Oh.
And so Nala's brother, who also is interested in Damayanti,
Of course, because
they...
who isn't?
Right, who isn't, I guess.
You got
Yeah.
gods, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess if the gods want him, maybe a brother-in-law too. So they get into a gambling match, and Nala, as with Yudhishthira thousands and thousands of years later, starts to lose everything.
Right.
Okay.
And in this case, though, Nala is one, he's got Damayanti there, like, telling him, like, what are you doing? Stop. He cannot stop. Keeps going.
She should have gone with one of the gods, maybe. I don't know if they gamble away everything.
Yeah.
He seemed perfect at first, but then... Anyway.
Which is what, like, striking to her. Like, where's this coming from? Nobody understands where this is coming from, right?
Yeah.
And he's just giving everything, like, into the gambling, loses the kingdom, has everything but his wife, at which point he does just run out of the city. So he doesn't give up his wife.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. And Damayanti does follow.
Okay.
The children that they have, she sends off to her father
Okay.
to take care of.
Okay. Cool.
Is that like 2 or 3, or is this one of these
Twins.
mythical? Oh, twins.
She has twins.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? So they're now being taken care of because she goes to join her husband
Go see
Yeah,
Grandpa.
yeah.
in the forest.
Yeah.
So they're now living as the Pandavas are in our main storyline
Yeah.
in the woods, and he is just absolutely distraught. And he tells her that she should go back. Go back to your father. You don't need to be in this mess with me.
Right.
Oh.
But she's
Save yourself.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But she's determined. He's like, nope, you're my husband. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm here with you for the long haul.
Right.
Nice.
So we'll figure out the stuff together.
Nice. Good.
But he's still got this demon in him telling him bad things of what to do. So at one point, he even leaves her.
Oh.
While in the forest, they're together for a while, and he leaves her when she's asleep.
Did he say it's not you, it's me?
He
Left her in the
probably
in the night.
left a note.
Yeah.
She left a note.
It's not you,
Better
it's
have left
me.
a note,
Yeah.
at least.
If the demon allowed him to do that.
Oh God, you're right. The
Yeah.
demon.
So he leaves her, and she wakes up, realizes that he's gone,
Yeah.
tries to find him, goes through a whole adventure on her own self.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to hear that adventure one day.
Okay, now's good.
Oh, okay.
No, it's good. All right.
I wasn't sure if you're gonna go into it.
Yeah, so she is attacked by a snake.
Oh no.
A hunter saves her from the snake,
Oh, okay.
and then the hunter starts feeling that she owes him,
Oh no.
Yeah.
And-
yeah, getting in too deep again.
starts to try and make moves, and she's like, no.
No.
And it becomes this horrible chase scene
Oh God.
where he chases after her. She, I guess, comes across like a kind of a forest fire or prays to Agni. The 4 Lokapalas, when they left and when they agreed to that, they gave blessings.
Right.
And one of the blessings that Agni, god of fire, gave was that she would be immune to fire.
Oh.
What a thing.
So
Ooh,
she...
You left that detail out before.
yeah,
Okay.
context.
All right.
Wow.
So she runs into the fire, and mad hunter thinks, well, if she can survive it, so can I.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
What an
Runs
idiot.
after her, at which point, of course, everything becomes even more fiery and the hunter dies.
Yay.
Okay?
Well, he saved her life, though. I mean, I don't know. Does that merit a yay?
Yes.
He saved her life.
He was attacking
I thought he
her.
was attacking her. Okay.
So she gets out of that. She goes to an ashram. does more prayers, trying to figure out her own life. I guess she joins a caravan crew.
Cool.
But then
She's a hippie now.
Yeah, but then they get trampled by elephants in a stampede.
Jeez.
And then she finds herself in the kingdom of Chedi.
There's a lot of dangers out in the forest.
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always, but yes, absolutely. She finds herself at this kingdom where the queen kind of takes to her, realizes that she's more than she seems.
Yeah.
So this is like a new kingdom.
A new kingdom.
Yeah.
I don't know why she doesn't go back, but she's found herself at this place right now. And she says, yep, I will work here, but don't make me a whore.
Yes.
Basically.
My only request.
My only request is that I'm not going to be a whore. I'm still, I don't know if she says it needs to, but to herself, I'm like still married.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a pretty simple request, but I don't really know about this new kingdom yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't either.
All right.
That's the only details I have.
Oh, okay.
So that's where she ends up.
Okay.
Okay. He, our guy Nala, he himself has an encounter with a snake, but a very different one. There is another fire happening. Hears a voice in the fire to come rescue. Please come save me.
Okay.
And so Nala goes to rescue this person.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out this person is a snake.
Okay.
Oh.
And a large snake at that.
Okay.
And it's like, sure, I came all this way. I'd love to take you out of here.
Yeah.
You're really fucking heavy.
Yeah.
And so the snake offers to shrink himself.
Oh.
So,
Right.
shrinks himself.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Shrinks himself, manages to grab him in a handful.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Light enough to carry.
yeah, light enough to carry.
Got it. Sorry.
Rushes out,
Yeah.
saves the snake,
Yeah.
and the snake bites him.
Son of a biscuit.
That's what snakes do.
That is what
the
snakes
nature
do.
of the snake.
That is a different story. Even in Hinduism, with that, and there's another story.
So many of the stories involve snakes. They bite you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
This-
I might
I thought
not
it
have
was
saved that snake.
I thought it was just gonna cuddle me.
I'm sure he's having regrets, and he starts as he's feeling the effects of the poison. It's like,
Right.
why the fuck did you bite me? I just saved you. And the snake transforms.
Okay.
The snake is one of the Nagas, who are these mythical creatures who snake-human hybrids.
Oh.
And the snake tells him, you have a demon inside of you.
Oh
He at this point he still didn't know he had the demon?
no.
No.
Oh.
So he's thinking it's him. All of that's what's horrible.
Oh.
All of this time he just thinks
Darkness.
it's him.
That's got to be pretty good news then, really.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
See, all along. See, it wasn't me.
The snake is an early therapist.
Yeah. And a bit of a magician.
Okay.
And he gets to abdicate his responsibility to all these things that have happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
to this demon inside of him.
I'm going to start using that excuse.
There's a demon inside my body. Yeah,
Here's the thing. When the snake bites him, he also turns into a hunchback.
Oh.
An
does, the
old,
snake?
decrepit hunchback. No, Nala himself.
Nala turns into a hunchback.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was
Okay.
all good looking was a big part of his thing, right? You mentioned it like 5 times earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And now
Sounds like
he's
the beast.
old and, beastly.
Oh.
Even has taken on another name,
Fascinating.
Bahuka.
Bahuka?
We're gonna continue to call him Nala.
Okay.
And the snake also gives him this magical cloak, either a cloak or a snakeskin,
Okay.
and says that, don't do this now. This is good for you as well. You can use this as a disguise so that no one will know who you are, so you won't have other enemies looking out for you, because clearly you have enemies in this world.
Yeah.
Right.
Now they won't be able to recognize you. I suggest that you go to the king Rituparna and ask to be in his employ. He is looking for a charioteer. He is looking for a cook.
Oh, I see. So he can go and be like no one would know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be kind of a like Better Call Saul when he went to Omaha and worked in the Cinnabon place. And no one knew that he had this whole criminal record
Yeah.
background,
Can you verify that?
or not necessarily
Okay.
criminal background, but
That makes
background,
sense.
Yeah.
questionable background.
Yeah,
Oh,
except
New
it's
identity.
him with a hunchback now.
right.
So, really well disguised.
Yeah.
And so the snake gifts him with this
Okay.
and sends him on his way.
Yeah.
And so he does that. He goes to this king and becomes two things. He becomes his cook
Yeah.
and he becomes the charioteer. And he gets that job immediately once he shows like how good he is with horses.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The horses are back.
Yeah.
So he became hunchback, but he still has the horse skills, of course.
He still has all his
He's still,
skills.
Oh, good.
He's still himself.
Yeah, he's still a magical
He
horse
just doesn't
whisperer.
look great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
The in does not reflect the outside. It's
Yeah.
a Frog Prince
And
situation.
one thing I forgot to mention, he's also a fabulous cook.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
and-
wondering, because you said
Hey,
cook
baby.
and charioteer.
Yeah.
How do you get the cook gig?
Fabulous cook. And I think that was actually Varuna's gift, was that he
Cool.
would be master of spices.
Oh, what a great gift.
So,
Man.
That's a great
Yeah.
wedding gift.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, to both parties.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm
It
getting
was like when we got an
I
Instant
know.
Pot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's similar, yeah.
It kind of.
Yeah. So he goes to, and so he starts working for this king Rituparna. Mm-hmm. Okay. At some point, Damayanti's parents sending brahmanas all over to try and find them.
Okay, good.
Right? And at some point, one of them does get to Chedi and sees her, recognizes her,
Cool.
and it all comes out.
Yeah.
Now, the queen of Chedi, when she finds out that this maid of hers is Damayanti, is like, we're elated. You are a niece of mine.
Oh my gosh.
So please take everything you need and go back home.
Oh.
I'll
Yeah.
provide for you everything, right?
Why didn't you say who you were?
And I don't know that answer. I don't know why that
interesting.
doesn't happen, of like whatever trauma effect has had on her.
Maybe she just felt like she needed to hide for a while.
Right. Yeah, that probably is.
She just needed somebody to protect her and hide.
Yeah. And we're always,
Interesting.
in these stories that are so long, we're always getting the York Notes version.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
there might be some very specific details as to why
Yeah.
Right.
that is.
Yeah.
But she returns to her home. Obviously, her parents are really happy to see her.
Good.
And now she begins to wonder, okay, how do I find my estranged weird husband?
Yeah.
And so she sends brahmanas all over, and she sends them with the specific mission to recite half a verse of a specific poem,
Okay.
and to always be muttering this half of a specific poem
Cool.
wherever they all go.
Cool.
And one of them,
There's a guy on the Grand Avenue that does that sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he finishes it, and it's not a good one.
Oh.
But yeah, one of these brahmanas, does this in Rituparna's kingdom, and this old hunchback recites the second half of the poem,
Oh
just
my God.
automatically. So he immediately goes back, reports to her,
Yeah.
and reports what he looks like, and she's like, but it's still, no one else knows that piece.
Right.
Okay.
So there's really a high chance it's him.
Yeah.
How do we figure out? And what does he do again? He's working for that king. He's the charioteer.
Yeah.
And the cook.
And the cook.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's the charioteer at this point that gets her
Yeah.
mind going.
Horses.
And she schemes with her mother, doesn't tell her dad anything.
Yeah.
But she schemes with her mother.
That tracks.
We're going to do a second Swayamvara, where I'm looking for a second husband.
Okay.
A new husband now.
A new
Yeah.
husband, because the first husband, gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but we're only going to tell this one king.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to ask, and we're going to let them know that it is whatever day the message arrives, the next day. So let's say it's usually a 3-day journey.
Yeah.
This message will be delivered, and then it's happening the next day.
Okay.
Okay.
So not many people can come. We'll be able
Not
to get there
even
in time.
they can come, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But she doesn't tell anyone else.
Okay.
This only goes to him.
Yeah.
Not that he knows that. So this scheme goes into action.
Yeah.
So the king Rituparna hears of this, and he's like, oh, yeah, I missed out the first time. Wait, it's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, this is a shitty messaging service. How the fuck am I supposed to get there tomorrow? And recruits his guy. Okay, how fast can you go?
Yeah.
Can you get me to this kingdom by tomorrow?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I could have you there in like half the day.
Yeah.
Half the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
yeah, and he's like, excellent, we're going then. He's like, okay, just out of curiosity, what's it for? He was like, oh, this Princess Damayanti is having a swayamvara.
Oh.
Because her first husband fucking left. Don't know where the fuck he is.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So I'm going to go there to be at this one tomorrow to try and marry her.
Cool.
And he's like, oh, fuck. Okay, I'm in your employ.
Yeah.
I guess she's moved on.
Well, if he can get there in half a day and no one else can he just sort of dump the king like halfway?
Pride.
That is definitely something he can do.
Yeah, and then the king will be, king can't catch him. It could be
Yeah.
2-3 days before the king could catch up to him.
I mean,
I don't know.
you're making enemies, and he already has enough.
Yeah.
Here's what does happen. They get in. Did you have more?
Seems like it's the rightful place, though.
You think
I think anyway.
I don't know. He did leave her in the middle of the night.
he left in the
That's
middle of the
true.
night. But wasn't that also
But he left
Kali?
a note.
We think he left
We
a
don't know
note.
that
Not
he
that
left
bad.
a note.
Okay. He left half a note.
No one knew that
is
it was Kali
useless.
except for now he knows.
Now he
That's
knows.
it.
Okay.
But nobody else knew that.
So
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
yeah.
I know.
I always support the men that run out on their families.
Oh,
I'm not sure
This
why.
is on record, by the way.
statement
Okay.
heard. Okay.
You might have a little Kali in you too.
Oh boy.
Might be the issue there.
Oh,
We'll route it out later without a snake
that's
bite.
what I'll go with.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I did not wash my feet when I got here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It entered you then.
Yeah.
Shoot.
May have been our cat mouse. He can be pretty demonic sometimes.
Yeah.
So, they get into the chariot, and he goes super fucking fast.
Of course.
Woo.
So super fucking fast that the king starts to get sick.
Sure.
And he's like, okay, this is way too fast. I don't want to be there with puke stains all over me. So let's take a break.
Yeah.
So, they pause and spend the night. And the king looks at just these trees, and he just kind of gazes at them, and they're just like entertaining themselves, and is like, I'm just going to pick a random one, so this is meaningless, but 1500-322. And he's like, and Nala's like, 1500-322, what? And he's like, leaves on that tree.
Okay.
And he's like, count it if you wish. And Nala's like, okay,
Yeah.
I will.
Nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do. So he starts counting every leaf on the tree.
Okay.
Time is going by,
Yeah.
but before it's time for them to leave again, he's counted them all and was like, that was exactly right.
What?
How did you do that?
The king got it right? Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then he looks at these other trees and it's just
That's
he
cool.
has a super skill in mathematics.
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
And he's like, that's like super skill in mathematics. Right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's why he's never lost a gambling match. He's able to calculate everything.
Oh, he can get all the odds and the loaded dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so Nala at this point suddenly flashbacks of all the things he's lost and just wants to learn this skill.
Of course.
Sure.
So starts trading, saying what if I teach you everything I know about horses? Mm-hmm. And the king says, yeah, that sounds a lot. I would love to know all that. And so he begins teaching Nala about dice.
Yeah.
And
There's 6
as long as he
sides.
can.
It shouldn't take very long. I mean, there's 6 sides.
in this time, it may have been just 4-sided dice, too.
Oh, okay.
They're like the long four-sided
The long
ones.
4-sided
Yeah.
ones, yeah. We'll show you a picture in a little bit. So, either he finishes teaching him that day. I like to think it takes a little longer to learn all the mathematics of the world.
Yeah.
But they get back on the horse, ride all the way to Damayanti. And Damayanti at this point sees, and her father kind of comes up and is like, why is this visitor here? And the king is also kind of confused because, where is everybody?
Where's the party, bros?
I thought I got the message late.
Right.
Why is there no one here?
Oh, this
Yeah.
is like a setup.
Yeah.
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 And so,
So you can't trust everyone.
no.
All right.
And so the king is kind of confused, like the king of Damayanti's father is like, I don't know why this king from another nation is here.
Yeah.
But entertains him.
Sure.
And Damayanti arranges
Yeah.
for this hunchback, weird-looking fellow to cook
Okay.
for them.
Sure.
And she knows that taste distinctly. Like, this has to be him.
Yeah.
She then, like, introduces him to her sons. And he embraces them so lovingly, like he's missed them his entire life. So she knows.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and she just kind of confronts him. Is like, so this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
And he breaks down and he puts on the snakeskin.
Mm-hmm.
And transforms into his full self.
Oh.
Into his actual self.
Wow.
And the demon as well within him pukes that up, I believe. And the demon
He
spirit...
pukes up the demon?
Yeah.
When he puts the snakeskin on?
When he puts the snakeskin on.
Okay.
So the demon spirit, which was powerless within him
Okay.
at this point. Like, ever since he
It was
became
just
the hunchback.
living there.
Yeah, in like just a very uncomfortable body, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
Sure.
So the demon is vanquished and leaves.
Yeah.
Although there's a chance it comes back later in the Mahabharata.
Ooh.
And he just, pours his heart out, says that I found out that this is like, you saw the thing that just left me.
Yeah.
That was what
wasn't
possessed
me,
me.
it was that
None of this,
thing.
I didn't know it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Right.
I was possessed this whole time, but now I hear you have another Swayamvara going.
Yeah.
That's why we came. And then she's like, well, actually, there's no Swayamvara. This was all to figure you out.
Wow. No Swan.
God, she's smart.
Yeah.
I fucking love her.
And fortunately, because my mind could always have gone either way, Rituparna, the king who came here to marry her, he learned this and is
Cool.
very understanding.
Because he seems like a cool
little bit
guy.
ago, I said he was the rightful the Nala was the rightful husband of her,
Yeah.
and now that seems to be the king has respected that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed like a cool king anyways, because he was, like, interacting with this charioteer and was like, hey, I'll teach you a thing if you teach me a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's not normal behavior by a
no.
king.
Yeah.
And now, if I can predict what's going to happen in the future, so now Nala, either he's learned enough about math that he knows that gambling's a bad idea, or he's learned enough about math to be dangerous, where he thinks he can win and he will lose, or maybe he's learned so much about math that he will win next time. These are all possibilities.
Okay. Yep, those are all possibilities.
And I'm sure there's others I haven't thought of.
I mean, there's always more, but it's one of those three.
It is one of those three.
Yeah, it
Cool.
is one of those
Okay.
three.
Can I guess which? I want to
Yeah,
gamble.
go ahead.
I want to gamble.
Okay.
He has learned enough about math that he's going to beat everyone else.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
He
So
is?
gambling does pay, is what we're learning.
Sometimes.
What we're learning is that it's now no longer gambling for him.
Okay.
Because he's so,
Kinda
like,
like-
every dice will be what he wants it to be.
Cool.
He sees the world differently, like he knows the physics as he rolls his hand, as they fall out and as they spin and falls on whatever floor or thing. Like
Yeah.
he knows it all, he sees everything more.
Yeah.
And in my version, I'm saying like it's in this time after he makes friends with the king that they fully trade their skills.
Okay.
Cool.
And
It
then
happened fast. You're right. It should take longer.
yeah, it should take more than
They do like
an
a
hour.
Spock, like a mind meld
Yeah.
thing, maybe.
Ooh.
yeah.
That's something.
That would be something. Maybe that was it.
Yeah. But the
We'd
part of the
miss-
mind meld, the horse part and the numbers
We
part,
would-
the math part.
We would miss out on the montage, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a montage.
Yeah. So here's the montage of him of like dice and numbers and
And the numbers are like
Physics.
floating through the air.
yeah,
Yeah.
similar things like in the Oppenheimer movie.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then
Horses are running
Another-
towards the king,
I don't
and
have a horse, a
numbers
Black
are
Beauty, I
running
guess.
towards Nala.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
it's nice. That's nice.
he then takes that knowledge and he challenges his brother. Nala challenges his brother who had the whole kingdom.
Yeah.
Right.
And now those dice that his brother had are no longer possessed by a demon.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
There's no real reason for him to gamble except Nala does gamble his wife at this point.
Boo.
Wow.
Fortunately,
After all this, after all she did.
after all she
Fuck
did.
that.
Ugh.
Sorry. Even if he knows he's gonna win, fuck
Okay.
that. Continue, though.
Sure.
Wow.
I get that. I will never gamble you.
Thank you.
And although I don't know how good I would be. So,
Exactly.
no. I'm like, oh, could I get that good
Stop
now?
thinking about
okay,
it.
I'll stop thinking about it. Okay.
Louise.
So, in this case, it worked out for this guy. He goes back, he gambles. He doesn't gamble, but he rolls die against his brother, beats him, and it becomes a thing. It was like, you can have my wife, or I can take your life.
Let me just go back a sec. You say you would never gamble her.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the stakes on the other side? What if you win? Do you get a whole kingdom? Do you get your wife versus an entire
Hello?
kingdom?
Yeah, that's what it has been. Because that's what this is. It's like you can...
But you're not going to do that.
No.
Hell no.
Okay, I'll talk to you
'Cause-
later when she's not around.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
Again, all on record, but yeah.
well. Isn't
He
this interesting?
rolls the dice. It's his life. It's actually his brother's life
Shit.
and kingdom for his wife. He wins,
Okay.
and fortunately for the brother, he's very forgiving of him. He's like, you were also part of this scheme. I don't think you were possessed like I was, but I'm not in the brother killing business.
Right.
And so still kind of like make sure that he is taken care of.
Okay.
And they live happily ever after.
Yay.
And so all of this has been told by Brihadashva to Yudhishthira, right?
Yeah.
Thousands of years later. Because Brihadashva, I guess, lived in this age as well.
Okay.
Being an immortal.
Cool.
So,
So this is the story that he was telling Yudhishthira
To
while
Yudhishthira.
everyone else was asleep.
well, everyone else is
and
asleep.
we get the wavy lines back
Yeah.
when we're back to
Yeah.
Yudhishthira just kind of like head slightly leaned on a pillow on the throne
Yeah.
and his sage on the floor just telling a story.
Telling the story.
And it's a little dark
Wow.
and it's a little cold.
Yeah.
There's a fair amount of drama.
And Yudhishthira, like, appreciates that, okay, this has happened to someone else.
Yeah.
That person was possessed. I was not possessed, so I must acknowledge that.
Yep. He was
But I
possessed by
have-
addiction.
I'm possessed by addiction, and I have this weakness. Like, I still have this weakness.
Yeah.
In some sense, it was better for this other guy because he was possessed. But
Yeah.
still, he's taken his response. He's just kind of like, man, if only I could know how to do that.
Yeah.
If only I could learn that skill from someone. To which Brihadashva says, well, I can teach you. And Yudhishthira's like, wait, you know this mythical magic math? And
You
Maybe he's a
revealed it.
hypnotist. He can hypnotize him into knowing these things.
oh, I don't know. Well, they're fairly good at learning things, these guys.
Oh, okay, smarty
They've been
pantses.
reading all the things.
So this king who knew all the math stuff, did he acquire his kingdom by gambling? Is that how he got to be king? Because he has this amazing gambling skill?
The last one, you mean? Like the
Yeah,
one from thousands of years ago?
The king that told him how to
the
taught him all
math
the math stuff. Well, the king he was
Oh,
charioteering
yeah.
for.
You know what? I don't know his story.
'Cause I
yeah.
think- I
so
mean-
we're talking about...
I mean, when I was younger, I
the Pandava.
was a pretty decent math student. I'm imagining a world where all the best math students were kings. I like it.
yeah,
pretty
that's-
cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
I can
It's
see
pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geeks run the world.
Yep.
For sure. So, but it's like, it's a mantra. I'm assuming it's a long, long mantra that he has to learn and then taken to sleep. So it's a bit of a process. But he stays with him long enough, the sage, to teach Yudhishthira this skill. And by the end of it, Yudhishthira is also now unbeatable at dice.
Cool.
There was one thing about where I've read where in this point where Yudhishthira was challenged to dice, there are some versions of the story where the culture is that you are not allowed to refuse as a king.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
You must.
No, it takes
have
a
to
little
do
of his autonomy and out of it, but if that is the case, if it's like you're just not allowed to refuse, now when he is challenged, if he's ever challenged again,
Yeah.
he'll be okay.
I'm just wondering if there's two different people or entities that have this mythical knowledge of the dice. If they went against each other, would just go on and on forever? I mean, you're saying they're unbeatable.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Still be fine.
Until they decide,
Still
well,
be-
this is pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's arm wrestle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do something
Yeah.
else.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So Yudhishthira in this whole point he learns this from this old story.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's where we'll end it today.
Cool.
Wow.
So
That was
There
a
you
great
have it.
turn. I loved it. I loved that he was just there listening to a story that could have, that to make him feel better.
To make him feel better.
To make him feel better. But then in the end, he was like, I wish I could do that. And the guy's like, well, you can.
Yeah, I can teach you.
I can teach you. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
This whole time?
That's great.
I love it. I thought it was cool. That was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a couple of my takeaways from this story. First of all, gambling does pay. And then if I don't know, maybe I say something mean to my wife or something. Oh, it was a demon.
It was a demon.
Yeah,
Demon possessing you.
always have that excuse.
Always
now.
have your snake cloak ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the two big takeaways.
Okay.
Am I getting pretty much what these stories were meant to teach?
No, not at all. not at all. I would go back to episode 30 because that was the opposite lesson of gambling.
Oh, man.
For sure.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, you might also require counseling, Andy.
Okay, well.
No.
Unless you're really, really, really good at it.
Oh, well, there's that.
Or just a swan friend.
I need a swan. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the swan, too.
Do you remember the swan? Mm-hmm. All the way back to the swan.
Yeah.
That swan was great.
I feel like because of the interactions and how much we spent on the swan, I will know that swan now more than I did when I started.
I still want to know more about that swan.
I will see what I can find out.
I want to look in the comic version and see what happens with the swan.
Oh, I
comic
don't know
version.
if
he's got a comic.
I've got many
like
versions of the Mahabharata.
Like a graphic novel version.
Well, I'll show you what the dice look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, cool.
That's where we went today. Thank you for joining me, Andy.
Oh, thank you. This was
Thanks for coming. This
really,
is so fun.
really enjoyable.
Fun. Awesome. Yeah. Well, on that note, have an imaginative day. Thank you for listening to this episode of Not Your Mother's Mahabharata. Please like and subscribe to the podcast so that you don't miss our next episode. My name is Satish Azure, and I am your storyteller and researcher. My wife and co-host is Azure Anderson. Azure also wrote the theme music, she did all the editing and producing, and essentially did all the work to get this podcast to you. Without her, it would just be me swearing ancient stories to friends in our living room.
If you want to support the podcast and hear additional content, you can do so by becoming a member of the podcast on Patreon at patreon.com/NYMM podcast.
We would like to thank our current patrons for their support. Errol the Hamster, Dinosaur Sauce, Praveen Prem Kumar, and Mitchell Kusek.
Have an imaginative day.